Dr. Sipho Nkosi, not to be confused with the other Sipho Nkosi, the politician. Sipho and the surname Nkosi is a very common name and surname combination. Our Sipho Nkosi was born in April 29th, 1954 in Vryheid, KwaZulu-Natal, married and has 3 children. Sipho Nkosi is the old money billionaires. Very little is out there about him. Chances are you have not heard about him until now. Sipho Nkosi grew up in Vryheid in KwaZulu-Natal in a modest Christian religious family with 5 siblings. His father, a priest, instilled the value of education, pledging to support their studies in the face of apartheid. Nkosi faced the challenges of apartheid, which limited educational opportunities for black students, forcing him to navigate the system creatively. Growing up in a challenging environment, he faced adversity early on. He did his lower grades in a village called Nkandla in KwaZulu-Natal at a church-based school, a Dutch reform school, then moved on to a Lutheran church school, and during a school picnic that turned violent. A group of men confronted him and his peers, questioning how they could celebrate amidst the country's turmoil. This incident left Nkosi confused, as he was still learning about the complexities of South Africa's socio-political landscape. Defied by the apartheid law, he couldn't study the subjects he wanted, such as mathematics and science, as a black child. Regardless, he passed his allowed subjects in flying colors and in Afrikaans. Let that sink in. Eventually secured a place at the University of KwaZulu-Natal and pursued B.Com, took a delayed year where he had to study mathematics. The school had a program called Mathematics Zero, where they would teach you everything you had supposed to have studied in high school. Nkosi's journey is filled with powerful moments that shaped his life and career. As he matured, he drew inspiration from his father, who refused to be humiliated by the apartheid government. His elder brother, who was the first person in the family to finish metric, and his second oldest brother, who was the first in the family to make it all the way to university with a law degree, as well as influential leaders like Vryheid in Nkandla, who thought them that apartheid was a propaganda that they should not be confined by, Steve Biko and Nelson Mandela. The hope of Mandela's eventual release from prison became a beacon of light for him, reinforcing his belief in the possibility of change and the importance of leadership. In 1984, he faced a significant setback when he was retrenched from his internship job at Ford due to economic pressures on American companies in South Africa. For 8 months, he struggled to find work, feeling the weight of expectations as a black graduate. Just when he thought all hope was lost, he received a text about a long-forgotten application to study in the US. This opportunity took him to Boston, a city rich in educational resources. In Boston, Nkosi became involved in the protest movement, advocating for the end of apartheid and collaborating with various groups, including those working to free Jews from Russia. This experience not only broadened his perspective, but also deepened his commitment to social justice. While pursuing his MBA, he explored his passion for music and other interests, enhancing his personal growth. Eventually, he was recruited by Anglo-American and returned to Johannesburg in 1986, where he joined the marketing team during a pivotal time when more black professionals were entering corporate spaces. B.E.E. Correct, Black Economic Empowerment. How I wish that B.E.E. could take me in now as well. Know any whites looking for someone to front for them? After stepping in for a senior colleague who was ill, Nkosi was excited to share his accomplishments with that colleague in his absence. However, he received a tough lesson when his director James pointed out that he should have claimed ownership of the role he had taken on and not given it back to his senior colleague. He should have said, "Welcome back, mate. Good to see you. Now go to Boss James, he will give you your job. This one is mine." Talk about some gangster-ish. But can we put it on record? Boss James was pinning them together at this point. I mean, Nkosi is a junior, this guy is his senior, and James is the boss. Why didn't he told the senior guy himself that, "Senior, your old job is gone, here is your new job"? Anyway, this pivotal moment taught him the importance of seizing opportunities and making the most of them. At Anglo-American, Nkosi learned a great deal about the mining things and business practices here, leadership there. Everywhere, the boy was getting free masterclass. Now that was the real B.E.E., not this fronting of today. He was surrounded by influential figures who were not only leaders but also visionaries. He recalls how leaders like Graham Bauer commanded respect and had the power to influence government decisions, which was crucial for the coal industry during times of crisis. Nkosi's experiences at Anglo laid a solid foundation for his future endeavors. Encouraged by James Shame Maan, James has no surname. Sorry, James, if you're watching, if you know James' surname, let us know in the comments. Let's call him a mentor for now. Nkosi eventually decided to start his own organization, realizing he had the skills and knowledge to succeed. A black empowerment company that would become the country's fourth largest coal producer in a deal worth 360 million rand. He emphasizes the importance of maintaining relationships and never burning bridges, as these connections can be invaluable later on. Listen, let's make this brother the face of the B.E.E. law when done right. As he moved into leadership roles, he became determined to show that black individuals could also be CEOs. His leadership journey emphasizes that anyone, regardless of their background, can succeed in business if given the opportunity. And boy, he got the first fruits of opportunity. Isizwe Coal merged with Kumba Resources Coal and other assets in 2006 to form XRO Resources Limited. In this merger, Isizwe was a key partner, and it became a significant shareholder in the newly created company. The transaction resulted in XRO combining the coal assets of both companies and becoming one of South Africa's, not only South Africa, but across Africa's largest black, empowered, diversified resources companies, a diversified group with interests in the coal, titanium dioxide, ferrous, and energy markets. In 2014, Nkosi was paid a salary of 16.84 million rand by the company, including 5.5 million rand in gains on management share schemes. His holding in XRO Resources was 2.7%. The company has a market cap of 19.26 billion rand. His net worth is put at around 2.7 billion rand, around 5 billion rand based on current exchange rates. At XRO, he faced challenges not just from the market, but also from ingrained biases within the corporate culture. Even as a CEO, the whole CEO, some of his white employees still went around the company talking about he is not the right person for the job. The same white boy made disparaging remarks about a black female employee. Pause. If this was me, that boy would have gotten a whoop-all, fired, with immediate effect letter on his desk. But again, maybe that is why I am not a CEO. Yet. So instead of taking immediate punitive action, Nkosi chose to mentor the colleague and told him, upskill this lady, and in 6 months, I want to see you making her your peers. Should he fail, he would be fired. Basically, now he was stuck with this poor lady that he didn't like only because of the color of her skin. The lady had to be mentored and upskilled. Basically, she got a raise, emphasizing the importance of developing talent and fostering a positive work environment. Lesson here, don't mess with your African elders. Actually, don't mess with anyone, period. To be fair, also African people did have doubts about his position as a black man during apartheid being a CEO of a successful company. At least here, we are having to do these videos to encourage you and the black society at large that you can be a CEO and go toe-to-toe with them folks in Silicon Valley. But start here home, and now. Nkosi also reflects on the broader societal changes in South Africa, recognizing that healing and unity were essential in transforming perceptions about black leadership. He learned from influential figures like James Campbell and Ivan Glasenberg, who taught him about marketing and collaboration across racial lines. Their mentorship helped him navigate the complexities of the business world. Above all, he draws inspiration from Nelson Mandela, whose leadership style and commitment to justice left a lasting impact on him. Mandela's ability to confront challenges head-on and his respect for humanity serve as a guiding light for Nkosi. He believes that if South Africa is to compete globally, it must prioritize education and skills development, ensuring that all citizens have the tools they need to succeed. He highlights the critical importance of skills development and education in South Africa, especially in the mining sector. He emphasizes that as the industry evolves, particularly with advancements like automation, it's essential for the workforce to be equipped with the right skills to remain competitive globally. Nkosi reflects on the significant changes in safety within the mining industry, noting the reduction in fatalities over the years. While progress has been made, the personal toll of workplace accidents remains a painful aspect of leadership. He shares a poignant memory of visiting the family of a worker who lost his life, illustrating the deep emotional impact of such tragedies on both families and leaders. After retiring from Exxaro, Nkosi founded Talent 10, focusing on multiplying talent and enhancing skills development in the sector. He believes that without a strong emphasis on education and technology, South Africa risks falling behind. His commitment to advancing skills and technology is a testament to his dedication to the future of the industry and the country. He holds stakes and sits on the boards of several major companies, including Sanlam, Sasol, and Tronox Holdings. Nkosi was appointed by President Cyril in 2022 to lead a high-level team in the presidency to cut red tape and reduce regulatory bottlenecks that hinder business growth in South Africa. He heads a team dedicated to simplifying government processes for businesses. He was tasked with identifying and removing regulatory obstacles to foster business growth and job creation. The team works on priority reforms, such as simplifying processes for property registration, cross-border trade, and construction permits, and ensuring government departments pay suppliers within the required timeframe. The Faculty of Management Sciences at the Durban University of Technology will award an honorary Doctor of Philosophy degree in Management Sciences in Business Administration to renowned businessman Mr. Nkosi. The honorary doctorate was conferred at the DUT 2025 Spring Graduation Ceremony, which was held at the Olive Convention Centre, Durban, on Friday, the 19th of September 2025.